Okay, I am making another video to show you guys how to access our Google Hangout. So I'm logging in through a student's account right now just because it's the easiest thing to do as far as show you guys what it actually looks like. So I just sent out an invitation to do a Google Hangout tomorrow. It looks like from all the votes that went in on my Google form that I sent out to your parents that 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. every day is going to be the best time. Now, I know that doesn't work for everybody, but we really had to narrow it down to just one time slot that the most people could get on. And I'll send you an invite, and maybe some days work for you and some days don't. So don't freak out if you can't get on some days. We will be recording them and posting them to the Google Classroom. So even if you can't get on, it's okay. You'll still get to see everything. I do encourage as many of you that can get on because I would love to see your faces, and it's just good to have some interaction. So what we're looking at right now is I just logged into the Rapid Identity, so the Harmony portal. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Gmail account. And okay, so this is also a big thing that some people struggle with. So I logged in through the student's account, correct? I logged in through the student's account, but my email is still showing. So I have to, which is why sometimes if y'all are trying to get into Google Classroom and it's not working, it's because you're still in your account. So you need to look up in this corner right here and see if it's your email or if it's actually your child's email. So I need to sign out of this, and then I'm going to try to go back in now that I've signed out of my own account. And now it's going to make me fill in the information again, which no big deal on that. Sorry, the camera's moving so much. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. So now now we can see that there's a different thing in the corner here. So now I know. So right here, you can see there's an email from me. It says Jay Worthy, and it's an invitation to Google Hangout introduction. So tomorrow is just the introduction. It's not an actual lesson. It's more kind of talking about the guidelines and just kind of catching up. I wanted us to have a trial run before we went straight into lessons. So all you would do is you would click on the email, and it'd be awesome if you said if you were attending or not. So that can give me an idea of how many people are going to be able to. So literally you just click yes. Try to stick away from the maybes. So just click yes or no if you're going to be able to attend. It's starting at 2. It tells you exactly what day it is, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And I invited everyone from the class and Miss Johns. And so how to join, all you're going to do is there's this link where it says joining info. You're going to click on the link. So it's going to ask you, on most computers, are you allowing your camera and microphone? You can just say allow, and then like dismiss this message. Whoop, there's my face, cool. And so obviously there's nothing really to join in right now, but when it comes time, it'll say like join call. There'll be an option, it'll say join, and you'll just click the join button, and then you'll be in the call, and it'll tell you like all who's in there, fun stuff like that. The big thing that I'm going to want y'all to focus on though, when we really do get started, is when you first log in, to turn off your microphone. Because if we hear, I invited 48 of you. If I hear all 48 of y'all's background noises at your house, it's going to be insane. So think about dismissal every day and how loud that is. So just remember, when we first log in, to turn off your microphone, so that way, we're not hearing everybody's stuff in the background. And then when you do have a question, there'll be an option where you can chat. and you can type in stuff, and then also you could turn off your microphone and you could ask your question then. So that's really the basics of it. Also, just make sure too that your so I'm on Safari right now, and Safari seems to be working just fine. But it does say you can use Safari, you can use Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Microsoft Edge. So make sure it's one of those browsers, and if you don't have those, try to download that tonight onto your computer. All of them are free. But that's the big thing that we're going to be using. And what I'll do after tomorrow is I'll send out an invite, and you'll get an invite basically every day, Monday through Friday, to join on to the Google Hangout from 2 to 3. And on from 2 to 2:30, it will be myself teaching, Miss Worthy, and then 2:30 to 3 o'clock, Miss Johns will join in, and Miss Johns will join in, and she'll teach 2:30 to 3 o'clock math, science, social studies, and it's more of a time to answer and clarify anything that maybe needs to be talked about and give y'all opportunity to interact with us. So that's the big thing right now. So please take a look at this. Go to your Harmony email. Again, look up in the corner. See, is this me or is this my parents' email? Because that's going to make a big difference of whether you actually see my invite. Because if you're in your parents' email, you're not going to see it. So make sure you just take that into account. So that's all I have for today. I'm also going to send out an email kind of walking through the steps, but I'm going to post this video on YouTube and on Google Classroom. Cool.